Hi, my name is Jill McAndrew. I'm the Educational Floor Manager here at the Long Island Aquarium, and I am presently standing in front of our 120,000-gallon shark habitat here at the aquarium. It's the home to 10 sharks of 3 different species. One of them is the sand tiger shark. It's also home to 4 nurse sharks and 2 wobbegong. Now, sand tiger sharks are found throughout the world in all the coastal oceans. Are they dangerous to humans? No, you swim with them every summer. If you swim in the Long Island Sound, if you swim in the Great South Bay, you swim with sand tiger sharks. But if you notice, you went in the water with the same amount of body parts as when you left. So you have a lot to be grateful for, that they are not interested in us, and we are, of course, not on their menu. Now, the nurse sharks we don't see too much of because they love to lie low. Nurse sharks actually have 7 rows of sharp molar-type teeth set in a grinding plate. So their job is not to bite or tear at a prey animal, but actually to crush it. So, unfortunately for nurse sharks, people think that they can pet them because they're a quiet shark. They love to lie quietly on the bottom. It doesn't mean that they want to take selfies with us. It doesn't mean that they want to be pet and touched. And they will react as any wild animal will react if they are pestered or bothered. And when they inflict a bite, it's a real doozy. Because remember, those grinding plates are made for crushing. So if your hand goes in and their jaws lock on it, your hand is not coming out of there looking quite the same. One place you really don't want to be at night is in the ocean. There are many people who think often of moonlight swims, midnight swims. In fact, in the movie Jaws, about the only part of that movie that was truly true was the fact that the girl was attacked while swimming at night. Sharks are wonderful night hunters. Sharks can sense a beating heart within 7 feet of their snout. The reason for this is that the heart is an electrical organ. The sharks have gel-filled pores in their nose called the ampullae of Lorenzini. They're surrounded, look like freckles around his snout, and they allow the shark to pick up sensory motions. Whenever you make a motion with your arms as you're swimming, you're setting off electrical impulses. Those impulses are then picked up by the shark. Now, because sharks do like to hunt at night, they are far more aggressive. In fact, scientists believe that your chances of being attacked at night go up by 1,000%. You have to remember that in going into the ocean at night, your heart is going to beat a little faster. It is you are a little nervous, so your heart beats a little faster. Your blood pressure goes up a little bit. That's a beacon to a nearby shark who may be looking for a meal. Well, sharks are probably the most iconic of sea creatures. Their power, their ferocity, their place in the food chain really puts them up there in terms of when we think of the ocean, we think of the shark. And the sad part of it is that they are being decimated as a species because of the misunderstanding that human beings have about their function in their environment. Remember, there is nothing worse than being so far down on a food chain as we are in the ocean. Because of this, we feel an absolute need to dominate him. And in doing so, we are wiping out a species that is essential to the health of our oceans. Without sharks, our oceans will be a graveyard. Sharks control all the species that are below them on the food chain. When a shark population is healthy, that pyramid is in balance. You don't want to remove those predators. And shark is probably one of the greatest of all the predators in the ocean. We have to remember that we do far more harm to a shark than sharks do to us. We kill 100 million a year, all for the sake of their fins, which are chopped off and his living body thrown back into the ocean. It's a horrific way to treat a fellow creature of the earth. And that's what they are. And all to make a very expensive bowl of soup. Shark finning is an abomination that needs to be stopped. However, we also need to start educating ourselves and listening when people say, we are not on their menu. The animals are acting only within their own instinctual way. They are not out to get us. We need to protect them, we need to save our oceans, and conservation of our top predators are the one way to do it.